Today, we are delving into the topic of first dates and how elegant women handle themselves with grace and poise. The dating scene can be quite abysmal these days, but that shouldn't discourage you, ladies. Whether you are celebrating your 20th anniversary or embarking on a new romance date, these points will surely resonate with you. So let's dive into it. My wonderful ladies, first and foremost, elegant women never ask for money on a first date. It's unfortunate that some women see men as a means to fulfill their financial needs. Serious, high value men avoid such low value behavior from low value women. An elegant woman values her self esteem and maintains her integrity. Even in times of financial challenges, a first date should never be about milking a man for money, but rather about building a genuine connection. If you're genuinely looking for a relationship, money shouldn't be your priority, like trying to milk a man for money, for financial gain, trying to go out on a date with a man, and then you actually agreed with the man you're coming to the date alone. Then when you show up to the date, you showed up with your friends. That's financial exploitation on the first date. Like seriously, maybe the guy didn't prepare for extra people, but you showed up with some extra people and you are not paying for these extra people you brought. You are expecting the guy to pay for the extra people. Come on. You need to, even if you want to bring along a friend or two, you need to say it in advance with the man you're planning to go on a date with. These kinds of shenanigans only goes to show how financially exploitative you are, and you don't want to make that kind of a mistake on a first date. Another crucial point is to treat everyone with kindness and respect. Treat everyone with kindness and respect, especially the staffs and waiters, the people serving you on the date. Elegant women understand that every person deserves to be valued and appreciated. Being rude to the staff is a major turn-off for any decent man, and it only goes to reflect how poor of character you are. So always be polite and considerate, even if there are minor hiccups during the date. Now let's talk about the importance of moderation, particularly when it comes to alcohol consumption. Some ladies drink alcohol just as much as some guys do, and no matter how much of an alcoholic you are, you need to control yourself on your first date. You don't want to show your soon to be boyfriend or serious relationship guy that you are an alcoholic and you're someone who consumes so much alcohol. So getting drunk on a first date is a definite no. An elegant woman knows her limits, avoids losing control of her senses, because of course if you get drunk you lose control of yourself, and when you lose control of yourself you can do so many bad things, so many worse things that you can never ever take or erase from the mind of your date. To make sure you control yourself, you control how much alcohol you take on your first. Excessive drinking can lead to embarrassing and regrettable situations, as well as making you vulnerable to potential harm. Show class, self-restraint by keeping your alcohol intake in check. And also this point of potential harm, it's your first date. This person is like a stranger. This is your first time you're meeting this person. You've never met them before. And you're going on a first date. You just start drinking so much alcohol and you get drunk. You don't know who you're dealing with. Maybe it's a drug dealer. Maybe it's a killer. Or you don't know. The person might be a murderer. So you have to take care of yourself. Self-restraint on your first date is of utmost importance. It's also essential to refrain from discussing the details of past relationships on a first date. You know what? You don't need, girl, ladies, please You don't need to tell the new guy how your past relationships have been. You don't need to tell the new guy how bad you've been treated in your past relationship, because you don't know the person you're meeting. You don't know his intentions. You don't need to say, like, put it all out on your first date. Remember, the purpose of the date is to get to know each other and explore a potential connection. Sharing excessive information about past boyfriends, their flaws, the reasons for breakup can create a negative impression. Yeah. Keep the focus on the present moment and enjoy getting to know each other without dwelling in the past. It's that simple. It's that simple, ladies. One crucial aspect of an elegant woman's appearance is dressing appropriately for the occasion. Dress how you want to be addressed. Shabby dressing, provocative outfits, or being underdressed, overdressed are not traits of an elegant woman. Aim for a classy, chic look that reflects your personal style and respects the event or venue. Taking pride in your appearance shows that you value yourself and the time spent with your date. On a first date, people will address you how you're dressed. People will treat you how you're dressed. If you're dressed like a slut, people will treat you like one. If you're dressed like a stripper, people will treat you like one. If you're dressed like a classy woman, obviously people will treat you like a classy woman that you are. So make sure you dress according to the occasion. It's that simple. Another important point is to avoid bringing friends along, like I already mentioned on the first date. I don't know, some girls walk in parks. They can't walk alone. And and the guys are smart. The men are really smart. When they see you on the first date, coming with a bunch of friends, coming in the park, like with other friends, they judge you from the friends that you walk with. Like birds of a feather flock together. You might be a classy friend, but you come along with your other friends, and your friends, they don't look serious. They don't look classy. And you know what? Your date is going to judge you from the people you work with, from the people you surround yourself with. Because if you're coming to a date with these friends, it shows how important the friends are to you for you to bring them to your first date. So remember, ladies, a first date is just for you and your date, not for you and your friends and your date. It also goes to show how much of an exploitative person you are, because as we all know, it's not cheap to take someone on a date to a restaurant. People do pay for the services, they pay for the drinks, for the food, and for almost everything. So if, for instance, you're coming to the date, you're coming with one or two friends, let's say one or two friends, and your date has budgeted just for you and him. So you are adding two additional people on his budget. Are you sure he is prepared to pay for these people? You're not sure, because this is the first date. You're trying to meet this person. You don't know his financial status. You don't know his financial situation. So stop embarrassing people on the first date. Stop embarrassing the men on the first date. If it's that kind of situation that you can't avoid bringing your friends on the first date, make sure you have reserved some money to pay for their own food and drinks. But girl, you don't have to bring your friends along for a first date. It's a first date first. You're still trying to know someone. So bringing your friends to a first date also goes to show that you're not a serious person. You don't want a serious relationship. So your date is just going to play along, and after the date, he's going to ghost you for sure. 100% he's going to ghost you. So make sure, if you're going to a date, just go alone. You don't need to take your friends along. You don't. There's no need. If you're someone who is genuinely looking for a relationship and looking for connection with a new person, with a new guy to start a long-term relationship, you don't need to take your friends along. Your friends can also go along and look for their own dates. Self-control when it comes to food. This is another hallmark of elegance. Being eaten or ordering the most expensive items on the menu. It's a major faux pas in quotes. Show restraint. moderation in your dining habits, demonstrating that you appreciate good food without going overboard. Remember, the purpose of the date is not to satisfy your hunger, but it's to build connection. Some ladies go to a date, and as soon as they get there, they get the menu, they want to order the most expensive stuff, expensive food and drinks on the menu. You don't do that. You're going there for connection. You're going there to meet someone who is new, and you're not going there because you want to eat something that you've never eaten before. You are going there if you want to start a relationship. You want to be with someone in a relationship. You should be restrain yourself. Try to control yourself when it comes to food and drinks on your first date. Lastly, an elegant woman never pretends to be someone she's not. Pretense is a sign of low self-esteem and poor self-worth. Yeah. Being authentic and true to yourself is the most elegant thing you can do. Pretending to be someone else will only lead to disappointment when the truth comes out to light. Embrace your true self. Embrace your true self. Flaws and all. And let someone appreciate you for who you are. Yes. Being sincere to yourself is the greatest thing you can ever do to yourself. Being authentic, because you can't be someone else. You can only be you. Never try to be anyone else. I know some people are like pressured if, for instance, a high value man comes to them and they can't meet up to the occasion. They try to fake up stories. Some people even say, fake it until you make it. No, don't fake it until you make it. Fate it until you make it. Fate it. Like, believe in yourself. Believe in your self-worth. Believe that you can do it. Try to do it. Even if you believe, once you believe in your mind that you can do something, you are going to put it into action. That's the next step. If you can put it into action, then you can make it. So try to believe in yourself. Try to put things into action, and you are going to be self-sufficient. So never ever try to be someone else. Never ever try to belong. You can think in your mind that you want to belong, but never ever try to be someone else. Never. Thank you all, ladies. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment. If you want to promote my work, promote my channel, that's the best way you can